Welcome back to the channel. So today's PC news, we got 8-core CPUs are now taking over the world for PC gaming, and that is generally what we're seeing nowadays for PC CPUs. G-Skill announces world first large capacity 128 gigabyte DDR5 RAM overclocked to 8,000 mega transfers per second. Absolutely insane. We'll be going over that for sure. And then we also got the Trump's tariff for PC gamers, not looking good. The hike is going to be up to 20% on PC hardware components. And yeah, so let's get right into this. All right, first up, we got the 8-core CPUs becoming the most popular choice of PC users, and that is from CPU-Z, and that's the stats that they've been showing lately. CPU-Z's Q1 2025 validation data indicates a new trend in CPU core count preferences among PC users. That is, yeah, it's going to be a thing nowadays. More cores is what we need. 8-core processor now account for 24.7% of all validations. That is insane. A significant increase of 32.6% compared to previous data. So in contrast, 6-core processors have declined to 22.5% of validations, down by 6.9%. The higher core count of 8-core CPUs aligns with increasing demand for multi-threaded performance in various computing environments, from professional workstations to high-end gaming systems. Market share figures also revealed adjustments in consumer preferences regarding CPU manufacturers. Intel remains a majority of presence with 56.3% of the market. However, AMD's share has risen notably by 43.7%, representing a 16.6% increase from the previous year. Wow. AMD is absolutely hitting the market hard. And yeah, Intel is still holding on strong. The shift in the market share suggests that users are increasingly drawn to AMD's offerings, which include competitive 8-core processors. A key distributor to the trend toward 8-core CPUs is a rising popularity of specific models. The shift in market share suggests that users are increasingly drawn to AMD's offerings, which include competitive 8-core processors. A key distributor to the trend toward 8-core CPUs is the rise in popularity of specific models. The Ryzen 7 900X3D, for example, has significantly impacted this new statistic, becoming the most popular CPU according to CPU-Z validations. This indicates that users are interested in 8-core offerings with 3D V-Cache technology for increased gaming performance. The shift away from 6-core configuration, which now represents a smaller portion of validation data, shows that 8-core CPUs are now a sweet spot for many gamers for multitasking and gaming. Seems like a perfect choice. In my opinion, if you want to do multitasking and or have like a workstation dash gaming, I would go with a 16-core or minimum a 14-core CPU nowadays. 8 cores are good for gaming, but for multitasking, I guess it's a very small portion of the 8-core CPUs for multitasking. All right, next off we go with G-Skill announces world's first large capacity 128 gigabyte 64 gigabyte by 2. That is one high density kit. DDR5 overclocked memory kit at DDR5 8,000 mega transfers per second. That is one sexy number. G-Skill International Enterprise Co. Ltd., the world's leading brand for performance overclocked memory and PC components, is thrilled to announce a new high-speed memory overclock DDR5 specification with an ultra-high kit capacity. DDR5 8000 CL44 with 128 gigabyte, 64 gigabyte by 2 kit capacity. This is the world's first DDR5 memory kit with 64 gigabyte high capacity modules to reach the extreme overclock level of DDR5 8000. And that is a number to achieve with 128 gigabyte going up to 8000. That is absolutely insane. Setting a new milestone for high performance computing, content creation, AI applications, and advanced workstation workloads. Yeah, it'll be a monster. It'd be great for actually editing videos and content creations. And for people that are doing AI applications, this would be a kit for you. New era of overclocking high capacity DDR5 64 gigabyte modules engineered for high capacity overclock performance. The DDR5 8000 128 gigabyte, 64 gigabyte 2 combines ultra high memory speed with massive memory kit capacity, surpassing the previous module capacity maximum at 48 gigabyte per module. At last, power users and content creators who seek overclocked performance memory for capacity-hungry applications will have the ideal DDR5 memory solution. Refer the validation screenshot below to see DDR5 8000, CL44, 5858, 128 gigabyte, 64 gigabyte 2 test on the Asus ROG Crosshair X870E Apex motherboard with the AMD Ryzen 9 9950X desktop processor. And they're technically reaching these speeds just due to the fact it is an Apex board to the motherboard, and the Apex boards have been really good for RAM overclocking for frequencies. So amazing they are hitting these speeds, and I'm going to guarantee this is Hynix M die just by the timings that is used and the frequency as well. And last but not least, something I did not want to talk about, but we have to go over this one. Trump tariffs to hike PC costs. At least 20% system integrators take the biggest blow. Oh, it's going to be brutal for the PC market for a little while now. While semiconductors are exempt for now, at least, the Trump's tariffs, other components going into our PCs are not, according to Tom's Hardware, which spoke to multiple system integrators. Tariffs are about to hike PC costs by at least 20%. Wow. With system integrators hurt the most, the tariff package imposes a 54% rate on Chinese goods, 34% on top of earlier tariffs, and significant duties on Taiwan, South Korea, and Vietnam products. These countries supply essential PC components such as SSDs, RAM, cases, and graphics cards. Wallace Santos, CEO of Maingear, highlighted the immediate effects on production. Tariffs have a direct impact on our cost structure, which we have to pass down to our customers. He further explained that some suppliers have halted production in China, leading to scarcity and escalated costs. Santos estimates that prices for PCs will rise 20 to 25% as a result of the tariffs. Brutal. And continuing on with this, other company leaders expressed concern over limited alternatives available. Kelt Reeves, CEO of Falcon Northwest, stated, sadly, the overwhelming majority of PC component manufacturing is not done in the U.S. and never has been. There's no U.S. alternative supplier for most PC parts. Reeves added that even U.S.-based system integrators are facing skyrocketing costs due to the tariffs, which are set to worsen an already challenging market situation caused by outgoing GPU shortages. John Bach, CEO of Puget Systems, shared his perspective in a recent blog post, noting that his company might absorb some cost to minimize consumer price increases. He's an absolute legend, boss, and someone for the PC consumers. What a legend. However, even before the latest tariffs updates, Bach predicted a price rise of 20 to 45% by June. Critics of the tariffs warn off broader economic issues. Gary Shapiro, CEO of Consumer Technology Association, demand the policy as massive tax hikes on Americans that will drive inflation, kill jobs on Main Street, and may cause a recession for the U.S. economy. With these tariffs taking effect, the PC industry faces a period of adjustment marked by increased costs and significant supply chain challenges. Well, what do you think? 8-core CPUs, is that really the norm nowadays? Or are we going to be looking into 14 or 16 core CPUs within 2025? How about the 128 gigabyte DDR5 hitting 8,000 mega transfers per second? In my opinion, that's absolutely wild. And PC builders, it's rough for everyone here, including me. Trump tariffs, 20% increase. Not sure how most people are going to do this. Like, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about the Trump tariffs going on to all this from, overseas products, because we get most of our products from overseas. What do you think about these tariffs? Because it is absolutely mind-blowing the amount of cost is actually going up for this. So again, leave me a comment in the comment section below what you guys actually think about this PC hardware news. There is some good and some not so good, but we were kind of expecting it. Again, thank you to all my viewers, subscribers, and donors. You guys are helping out this channel more than you know. And as always, don't forget to get her done.